Hey guys, Sean with Custom Offsets TV on the YouTube. We've got a shit I never knew about. My wallet says no, but Affirm says yes. We get probably 1 billion questions a day about our financing that we use Affirm as our partner with. And so I just wanted to go over at a high level what some of that looks like and why a lot of people are choosing it. If you're short on cash, don't worry, because we've got you. Is that corny enough, Fuller? Yeah, like it? Okay. Here's what it is. Affirm is basically no different than any financial institution that's going to borrow you money. So it is a loan. They are going to hook you up with money if you apply and have good enough credit. Now, they are a little more aggressive than others I've seen, I guess is the word. So they're a little more lenient. What's the word I want, Fuller? Forgiving. As far as being able to get financing is what we found, is people with no credit, low credit scores have been able to get financing with Affirm because of the simple way they've set it up. And what they're doing is they're basically saying we can give you money for 3, 6, or 12 months, depending on how you qualify. And then what they'll do is they'll just take your payment and they'll divide it by 3, 6, or 12, and then you're making equal payments each month, per month. So if we take a simple example and we say you want to buy a $2,000 wheel and tire package, and let's say that you apply and you get approved for the 3-month option, and you're at the 20% APR, so we're talking 20% APR, and you choose the 3-month plan. Your total payment per month would be $689.01. What that means is times 3 months, you'll end up paying a total of $2,067.03. So some people see this 20% and they absolutely have a panic attack and they get super worried about it. But remember, it's over 3 months. So although this is an annual rate, you're only paying $67.03 in interest. So your total interest over those 3 months is $67.03. So you get the wheels and tires immediately once you're approved and you qualify for the loan. We're going to ship the stuff out in the next few days. So you're still going to get it in the same 2-week, 3-week time frame that anyone else does. And then you have this loan with Affirm that you start paying back at a monthly payment of $689.01. And by the end of that, you've only paid, assuming you're on time, get everything done and everything, $67.03 in interest. They don't have any hidden fees. There's no tricks. There's no weird stuff that goes on. I believe they don't even do late fees. You'd have to talk to Affirm about all those details. And we'll also do an FAQ link, so you can go to Affirm and read about that. But they really just want to partner with you to set up those payment plans, and then that's all the interest you're going to pay. The other option you may choose is, let's say you go with same amount of money. So again, with the $2,000 wheel and tire package and the same 20%, the range is 10 to 30%. So I'm using 20 right in the smack middle, just for these examples. And then you would have payments at 6 months, because obviously you're doubling how long you're taking to pay it back. It's going to drastically reduce your monthly payment to $353.05. And that's going to be times 6 months. And by the time you're done with that, you'll have paid $2,118.30. So now in this example, you'll have paid $118 in interest because you're dragging it out over 6 months. So you're paying on it twice as long, which starts to add more of the interest. But still, over 6 months, you're talking $118. If you divide that by 6, I'll just do that for you. $118 divided by 6. You're talking less than $20 a month in interest. And of course, I'm rounding in all of that, and you'll hear the legal mumbo jumbo at the end to tell you the exact numbers. Now, if you go 12 months, you're going to pull the same thing out. Now we're doing 12 months, same $2,000. you're going to be looking at payments of $185 now. So basically cutting it in half. $185.27. And that's for 12 months. You get approved for the year. You're talking $2,223.24. So did I put too many twos in there, Fuller? 2,220, nope. And so your interest is the $223.24 that you're gonna pay over the course of 12 months. So if we do that again, it should be almost the same number, 223.24 divided by 12. It's like $1,860 a month in interest for the whole year. So that's how that breaks down. Where I'm getting these numbers is actually, you can go to affirm.com and go to their FAQ, and they've actually got a calculator that you can punch that in, and it'll show you the examples of the 20%. Also, when you apply for this, it will do the same thing for you. It'll give you the breakdowns that you qualify for so that you can see that. So I think sometimes people have a panic attack because they're like, oh, you got charged 20% interest. That's insane. When you're talking over 3 months, you're talking like 67 bucks or 20 some dollars a month in order to end up with that wheel and tire package now. So I think that was most of the questions. I hope that that helps out. It gives a rough idea. The way to figure out how to do this is you simply go on a website, find the wheel and tire package that you fall in love with, and you'll see a button right there that says click here for monthly payments, and it'll walk you right through the credit check so that you can see if you qualify for it or not. And then it takes less than a minute to tell you if you're gonna qualify, and then boom, done deal basically. You make the purchase, sets up the loan with Affirm, and then you start making your monthly payments. So any further questions, you guys can absolutely go to affirm.com. Like I said, this is a completely separate entity. This isn't anything, you know, that Custom Offsets is doing. We're not gonna be calling you for payments. That's all gonna be through Affirm. We just know that they say you're good to go. We ship out the stuff as soon as we can, and you start making the payments. So you get the wheels and tires right away. So if you got money for 14s, but you need some 14 wide specialty forged, that's gonna be one of your options. Peace.
Think I can make it on the first try? Let's see. Custom Offsets LLC is not a financial institution, nor does it provide financial advice. Affirm and Custom Offsets are two separate entities, and Affirm does not guarantee approval. Borrowers must agree to the terms and conditions set by Affirm. Affirm is the best way to ball for the gram. This video is not sponsored by or endorsed by Affirm in any way. Likewise, if you are approved, you won't need to be sponsored by mom and dad anymore. For a full list of terms, visit affirm.com/terms. Peace.